Hey friends, good afternoon. Listen, we are live, although we're not at Harris Meats. Listen, I'm here at my house today. I've been out doing building a stall for pigs, and so just got notice that some folks are leaving us some bad reviews on our Facebook page about an incident that happened this morning behind our store. So I just want to take a minute and I want to share with you what happened. I want to talk to all of our customers and even those who may watch this video that's thinking about leaving a bad review. This morning I was coming into the store. I was hauling some meat, some calves back to our store. I was by myself. I pulled around behind the building at about 9:30 this morning, and there was a man sleeping on the back side of our property. Had a huge pile, had a mess of stuff back there, had a big dog, and I asked this man what he was doing. I said, "Sir, what are you doing here?" And he jumped up. He was underneath this big pile of mess. He jumped up, and he told me he's been here since 11 o'clock last night. So make a long story short, we had a guy who is seemingly homeless, I suppose. He told me he was a traveler. He told me he was a movie maker. And I told him he was making a lot of excuses. So make a long story short, I asked this guy why he was back here sleeping on private property. And he told me because he wanted to, because he knew we were closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays and no one would bother him. And then he proceeds to take his camera out and start videoing a Facebook Live video of what took place. And so as I talked to him, he wanted to argue about being there after I told him he needed to leave. Now, first of all, let me just say this. I have a lot of sympathy for people who are homeless and they can't have anything to do about it. When you're homeless and it has been put on you and you can't fix that situation, I think everybody needs to be sympathetic. But I have absolutely no sympathy for a man who wants to be homeless. He chooses to be homeless. He does not want to work. And he would rather make an argument about why he's trespassing on private property. And that's the conversation I had with that gentleman this morning before we started Facebooking. And so then he started Facebook Live. I said, well, I tell you what I'll do. Since how you want to argue about being here, I'll just go call the sheriff. And so I went and called Jackson County Sheriff's Department. They sent out 4 deputies. And they did a criminal trespass against this man this morning. And so make a long story short, this man was on our property illegally. He did not ask for permission. I don't know what gives people the right to think they can just come on property. I don't want them. Do you want people just coming on your property and sleeping? I believe a lot of us would give people an opportunity if they ask for it, instead of trying to take advantage of a situation. And so it's very dangerous to have people back there, because I have female employees and a lot of times they're at that store by themselves. And so it's very dangerous. And I was very concerned about that. So yes, I did ask this guy to leave. Why? Because this guy does not want to work. He made it very plain he does not want to work. And I have no sympathy for a man who wants to be homeless and take advantage of people. I'm a working man. Look at me. I've been digging ditches, laying pipe, and building a pig stall all morning long. I'm a working man. Most of you are working folks, and you don't want people taking advantage of you. He does not own this property. He had no right on this property. And so everybody knows if he comes back out on Harris Meats property, he will go to jail for criminal trespass. That's just the type of folks we are. And I don't care, really, who has a disagreement with that. You're not in this situation. And so we got some folks leaving bad reviews. Anyway, I wanted to explain that. I don't keep things in the dark. I don't do things in the secret. When somebody does something and they want to make it public, then we'll just go public with it. That's what we're doing this morning. Guys, I love you. I appreciate you shopping with me. Pray for us. Our store is under attack. It has been for a while. But, just pray for us. I'm under attack. People are attacking me as being a pastor. Yes, I'm a pastor. Yes, I found out this man's situation before I asked him to leave, and the reason I asked him to leave is because he does not want to fix his situation. He has been doing this a long time. You can go on this man's Facebook page. He ran out of commerce yesterday because he was literally threatening a man in the city park. Police asked him to leave, and by all rights they should have. And so now he takes advantage of people, and he's roaming around Jefferson. Last I heard, he said he was going to go toward Atlanta. So either way, guys, I want you to know what's going on. That way when you see these negative reviews, you don't say, oh, Jeremy is such a hard-hearted man, because that's just not the case. I'll give people the shirt off my back. We do more to bless people than we ever do to take from people. I believe that. And we never toot our own horn about it. And so, guys, I'd ask you to pray for me, because it does bother me when people attack me personally. And it bothers me when people attack our store. And it bothers me when people will leave such a half-hearted review not knowing the facts, and it has nothing to do with our store. It just has something to do with the situation that most people never even knew what happened. And so, guys, pray for us. I wanted to make this very clear what was going on. This guy has a Facebook page. He has YouTube page. Maybe, I don't know what all he has, but He's a renowned world traveler who's living homeless, taking advantage of people. Now, let me say this. You can look on his Facebook page, and when he did this video at the end of it, he walks down to the Shell gas station, and he said, I'm so thankful the cops didn't check my bag because I have a joint in it, and I have my pot grinder in it, and I was just smoking pot when that man came up to me. So he's on my property, smoking pot, having a party, gets mad because he gets run off, and cries about it. So for that guy, we can pray for him, but I also pray that he just stays away from Jefferson, Georgia. Amen? Guys, I love you. I hope you have a blessed day.